everyone, this is Hugo1001 with episode 2 of the Out of the Park 14 rebuild of the Chicago Cubs. Right now we are 30 and 50. As you can see, I actually simmed an extra game. And right now we're doing alright, as you can tell. We're struggling a bit, but I think we'll get better. And as you can tell, I upgrade this trade for Soriano in a couple days. Alright, so it's creating the international free agents right now. Maybe we'll have a golden gem in them. Who knows? Sorry, it keeps freezing. It's not the, best computer, but it works. Doo -doo -doo. Alright, there we go. So let's see. We have Mitch Tillett. Ooh, look at that power potential. He's got good eye potential. He's got speed. He could be a filler just in case Brett Jackson turns out into a bust. So let's see. I think I'm gonna offer a contract 65K. I'm gonna offer him 75K. And then let's see. Nah. Maybe if there's no one else. Nah. Nah. Ooh. I won't sign though because all he really has is power. 34 out of 100 potential for contact. It's awful. And he won't be a good eye. Moose Trump. Strange name. But I probably won't sign. Again, he could be a good option. There's no one else. And Rafael Rodriguez. I'm going to sign Pinuelas just because he's the best pitcher available. And our pitching is extremely weak. He wants a ton of money. I'll give him $2 million. And I guess we'll just have to wait. Alright, so as you can see here, Rodis Vincenzo's minor league time is expiring pretty soon. He's doing very well. Although the negative WAR isn't the best, but I think that takes the loss into account. So yeah. And Wong signed like I was talking about, and we got a trade proposal for Cincy. Oh, and look, Euclid was traded to the A's for Hank Conjure. That's a shocking deal. And so right now they offer me Todd Frazier for Sean Camp and Javier Baez. I don't want to make that deal. In fact, I'm going to start Baez to untouchable. Reject the trade. I'm going to see what I can get for Camp. I'm going to just shop around, see what people want. I asked to create the pictures for players, which usually takes forever. Oh well. Hopefully we can get a prospect for him. Ooh, we could get not a good deal. Could get a big league reliever in promo. Don't really see what OSA says. Ooh, but it says Stoffel has a ton of potential. Damn it. Stoffel, he's a young reliever. Could immediately fit onto the team, maybe. So yeah. Right now, struggling in 29 AAA appearances. ERA of 11. given up 5 homers, and he's been pitching pretty awful, but he's only 24, so that's fairly young. So here's our let me get to our payroll. Right now, this is the last year for a while. Our payroll will be 100. Here's a smaller move that I made. Oh wait, never mind. This was already in the game. But I want to sign Rizzo long term, but he doesn't want to. And right now, Garza's been god awful, so I'm gonna try and see what I can get from him. I probably won't be able to get much, and so I'm gonna go to where the one of the All-Star picks are now. Oh, Royce Vincenzo, his rehab time. Perfect. We have a spot on the team for him. So, bam. And then I'm gonna make a change. I'm gonna ease him in, so I'm gonna put him in a middle relief. Normal usage. Oh yeah. I think it'll help us because our bullpen's been awful. You know, they have a ERA of 4.8 and starters 5.08. We are the worst pitching staff in baseball, which is really hard to do. Let's take a look at this. Whoops, wrong pitch. I'm taking a nap now. No. Okay, so standings. Let's take expand standings. Yeah. Right now we're last place by 10 games. We're actually doing better than we could be. The worst team so far in the majors has been the Diamondbacks, right, which is awful. And their last 10, they're 3-7, just like us. And the Phillies they actually started out really nice, but all of a sudden now they've fallen 6 games below 500 because of that 6-game losing streak. And they're starting to fall out of the race, which is awful, which is bad. And here's the wildcard standings. Right now it looks like it's Atlanta and San Francisco if the season ended today, and Tampa Bay and Oakland if the season ended today. So right now, Strong Castro had an 18-game history, not active anymore. And look at Marwin Gonzalez. He was actually sent down to AAA, but he had a 27-game history, which is unbelievable. And here's Rangers and Padres. Contract meet demand? Nah. Let's see what he says. Kind of interesting because it's less than, oh, never mind, it's 20K more. And the Rangers meet demand. Give him an extra 10K, maybe. He will satisfy him. Alright, so here we've got a tough decision. Should I trade Ronald Torreyes and Steve Clevenger for Kelly Johnson? Or should I keep Torreyes? The problem is, though, is that we have Javier Baez coming up, and I think he'll be our future second baseman. So I think I'm going to accept it. Let's see. Trade's completed. We have good veteran who is signed fairly cheap, $2.5 million for actually solid production off the bench. 11 homers, 27 ribbies. So I'm gonna try and negotiate. Get him 1 year with the player option for a second. Let's see what he says. No. Alright, so he wants 1 year. So which is pretty good. So just promote him, and I'm not good at this, so I don't think he won't be in the starting line because he will be in the starting line versus righties and lefties. He's got with the DH. I mean, he's a decent hitter. just the average in the past couple years hasn't been where to use Lamb. I mean, he has 119 career homers, so power hitter. Although it doesn't show in the ratings, but who knows. So let's go to the All-Star break unless we get any other interruptions. And let's Jack Heppinger batting .333 to lead the American League. And right now, Strasburg and Sale leading the respective leagues. Alright, so here we go. Talent, Talent Penuelas. Give him a ton of extra money. Alright. So Mitch Tillett, I'll give him 201. Might be overpaying it, but he's got a ton of potential. So I think he's worth it. And look at this trade. Nelson Cruz and Rognier Odor for Alejandro Piazza. Odor has 2-star potential, but he's got great speed. And Nelson Cruz is actually in the minor leagues, which is really, he's been awful though this year. So I guess it really isn't a surprise that they trade him with how bad he's been playing. And Piazza though is hitting 320 for the White Sox before the trade. So I don't really get this trade, but who knows? And trade proposal from Washington. Ooh, okay. But I'm not gonna take it because they want Almora. And Almora I'm playing to be a corner outfielder because he's, well, maybe, I don't know. It's tough to make these decisions, you know. And because we've got a ton of outfield depth for the future. But I mean, I think it depends on who pans out and who doesn't. And as of right now, Brett Jackson's starting to look like a bust, so we might even have to worry about him in the future. And we get Johnson and Tillett signed. So I'm going to let him develop a little bit, maybe till he's like 17. And then, alright, I'm giving $3 million. He does not want to sign with us for some reason, but I'll keep trying. So let's check the waiver wire, maybe see any players that we could pick up. Ooh, Frank Francisco. And Brennan Ryan's available. He's a really good defender, so I'm gonna claim him. I'm also gonna claim, well, no, I'm only gonna claim one of them. I think I do need a backup for Stalin Castro because I don't think Darwin Barney's good enough to be a backup. I mean, he's a solid player. It's just I don't know if he's good enough to be a backup shortstop. I'd rather have him be up the middle because he's already won a Gold Glove there. And let's see how Jonathan's doing. 1 for 14. That's not good. Obviously, we gave up a ton for him. Well, maybe not a ton, but we gave up some fairly solid players like Clevenger. Clevenger's not doing good either, so let's see how Therese is doing. 5 for 17, you know, yeah. But I'm trying to build this team of power because power is to get on base more, and that means, you know, that we can get them on. And Penuelas signs again. I might wait until he turns 17 to sign him. You know, just let him just evolve. You know, Brennan Ryan. I don't know why I think I'm gonna play some on the 40-man, and the active roster is full, so I'm gonna try and option someone who's really struggling. I think I'm gonna option Casey Coleman, triple A, and then And there we go, he's on the Cubs. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and trade some outfield depth. Then we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one too many, so let's see which outfielder really isn't getting any playing time. AB's Brad Nelson, but he's at third base. No, that's Chris Nelson. Brad Nelson, I'm gonna trade. See what I can get from him. Maybe I can get a minor leaguer from. I want a minor leaguer from, so I can bring up another pitcher. Because don't have as many good relievers as I'd like to have. And that'll be an issue when you're 31 and 57. You've only won 35% of your games. Yeah, no, that's not what you want. So it's almost done, calling all the GMs, asking who they want, and here now it's generating. So I'm gonna try and get a top prospect, but if I can't, I'll have to settle for just a smaller player. And if not a prospect, maybe I can just get a player who I can stash in the minors. So let's see, any high potential. I can get any super young players. I'm gonna get Armando Galarraga. Send him to AAA. Place him on the 40-man. But I'm gonna demote him to AAA. He's 7-5, which isn't bad. He's been pretty good for Cincy, but I just don't like his walk to strikeout numbers. So I'm gonna go to the Iowa Cubs. Let's see who's been good for them. Alright, so yeah, I think I'm gonna call up Hector Rondon because he's been very. Let's see, actually. Deweese hasn't pitched as many innings. He was pretty good for the Cubs, but had to be sent down. So I think I'm gonna call him up. Just because he's doing really good there. And as of right now, I think he'll fit a middle relief role. Let's see how Vincenzo's been doing. 5.1 shutout innings. 5 walks, though. Again, he's got a ton of potential. And most likely will be a reliever for us in the long term. Which I'm happy about, I think he's going to be fairly good for us in the future. Strasburg already has 179 strikeouts. That's just crazy. It's not even the All-Star break. I actually get one more start. Edwin Jackson, wants to be traded. I think I'm going to keep him, though. Let's see first the good Jeff Samardzija, 8 shutout innings, and James Ross shuts down. And then the bad. Yeah, we played very well. Our defense was just awful. Villanueva didn't pitch as bad. He only gave up 1 earned run. But he also gave 5 runs because of how bad our defense was. Yeah, and this shows, though, what is wrong with us. In the bullpen. And we don't have any good bullpen pieces. I'm going to send Takahashi down the AA. we did actually call Brett Jackson. He's struggling, but he has 8 homers, which shows the unbelievable power potential that he has. And he can get on base. His on base percentage 80 points higher than his average, which, although the number doesn't look good, it's impressive. And it bugs me when people say, "Oh, he's not doing good because his on base percentage isn't at league average." No, that's not right. If he's hitting 150 and has a 300 on base percentage, that's pretty good. Because not only because your average is pretty low, so your on base percentage isn't going to be as high. So that means that basically you're basically doing fairly well, but who knows? I mean, look at this: 175, 303 on base percentage when he was with the Cubs last year. That isn't bad at all. And just people think it's bad, and they start considering him bust. I mean, he's only 24 years old, but yet he's getting on base at a pretty good clip. And 103 to 40 strikeouts and walks. Yeah, strikeouts you want to be lower, but it's what you have right now. And so Scott Baker, who's been very good in his return to Tommy John surgery, is a de facto ace for us because no one's good. So let's see I'm going to see what I can get for Garza. Looks like we can get some pretty good pieces. Now, if we were... Ooh, I can get Nick Castellanos. I'm not going to get... I don't know, should I? Nah, I'm not. Because right now we need to focus on the rotation. We can get Michael Wacha or Carlos Martinez. Maybe, just maybe we can get both for Garza. Wacha. Oh, wait, prospects. Martinez. And they want more. So let's see if I can get him a solid prospect. Just to throw in. Alright, so they're gonna consider it, which I'm happy. I'm happy they're just not new. Alright, so this will take a minute to generate all the all-star baseball cards, which is annoying. But hey, we're rebuilding. We ranked 29th out of 30th in the last power rankings. If I find shockers, Alejandro Diazza. Juan Nicasio made it. Eric O'Flaherty, but he's pretty good. Quentin made it. Yes, we get it. Stanton made it. I'm really annoyed. Alright, there you go. See if there's any Cubs made it. I doubt it. I'm actually shocked Castro didn't make it. I mean, he's one. I mean, he's hitting 326. But I think his injury, though, probably had something to do with it. He missed 2 weeks with an injury. So I'm going to really... Scott Hairston can be activated. I'm going to give him a rehab stint. The AAA because I forget what the injury was, but I think it was a pinched nerve, and that's kind of a hard injury to get back from. And let me go to the scores and schedule, because this is how we'll end our episode. The All-Star game. Even though no cuz, it's always fun. That's really all I do is just hit continue. Well, that's all I can do. Bases loaded. 2 outs for Morales. Wow, they leave the bases loaded. Oh, finally, the National League finally gets a hit. Wait, I wonder why it's in Progressive Field and not City Field. That's weird. Well, it's only a stadium. Wow, actually, we're in the middle of a pretty big pitchers duel here. Nothing, in bottom of the 5th. Never mind. Nick Swisher, gone. Wow, Miner's been really good. 115 strikeouts and 28 walks. That's really, really good. And here's Lincecum. He's had a nice bounce back season, but he gives up a double to Kendry Morales. And wow, they just waste the chance. And the National League cannot get any offense. Oh, yep, now we're tied at 1. Maybe can get a walk-off? So Bell's going to second. Oh, wow, National League has rallied so far. And 3-1. First and third, ball 4. David Wright almost at a grand. Oh, and the rally starts. Trumbo. It's even true double. Ball 4. So, first and second, 1 out for Zobrist. Base now they're loaded for Swisher. Swisher, base hit. Oh, wow. Now the AL takes the lead on 3 runs, and they're on to the last chance. Now here's, I'm shocked no pincher, really no pinchers. So double for Solano. And that's it. The AL wins it. Wow. So let's see. 5, 7, 10, 11, 12, 16 strikeouts for the AL against the National League. That's not good. It doesn't seem bad, but really it's not good. So, simulate a couple days, see what the Cardinals thought about my awesome trade plan. And Roberts is retiring. Maybe I can sign him. Nope. He won't sign because of his injury. And I think it's about this process in the nope. I just really want to get this. Alright, they've just reacted. See what they say. Oh, no, but Soriano. Well, Soriano. Come on, Sori, you're doing pretty good here. We'll trade you in the off season, okay? Alright. I submitted the trade. one thing I kind of wish this game included was a salary evolution, which basically means, alright, so Villanueva wants to be traded. I'm not. I've already made an attempt to trade Garza. At least I think I did. I'm gonna redo the offer. That's always been a bug that annoyed me in this game. When you put a player in the trade, but then it says you don't want to anymore. So I'm gonna Michael Waka, Carlos Martinez. So I'm gonna. Oh, who did I add again? Oh yeah, I added Pi. Submit offer. So I'm gonna give it a couple days. So they respond already? No way. So it's gonna take. I think I'll trade Hairston. I think that'll be a good deal. Because we don't really need Hairston anymore. So we'll complete it. Alright, so let's see. Waka, put in AAA. Place him on the 40-man though. And Carlos Martinez, I'm gonna place him in the secondary too. And I'm gonna put him on the AAA. Alright, so that'll conclude episode 2. Subscribe and check out all my other videos. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.